Okay, now let us see another case where we can conduct the combination of MCQs as well as the short questions and long questions. Actually, what is the difference here is, in the case of MCQs, all the MCQs response will be collected in the Google Sheet directly, and the marks will be graded automatically because we set the form as a quiz form to collect the responses. But that is not the case in case of the big questions. Is also the way of answering. Okay, so now I have taken the example of this MCA test class. In this class I have given the test as the combination of MCQs and the big questions. Okay, so we can see here, this is the form I have given for the students, and also I have closed the responses because the test is over. I have just not accepting responses. I have closed the responses. Okay, so now here this is the question paper I have given to the students, and here there's a student information, and then here we are having name, register number, and the class, and then we have the MCQs. So 5 of the MCQs, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and after the MCQs are over, I have started with the second section, which is answer in brief. So this brief answers the 2 questions they have to answer, and that is often big question type. Okay, so the students, the total mark is actually for 25 marks, 5 questions for MCQs and 2 10-mark questions are given as a test. Okay, so in the case of accounts paper or mathematics paper, possibly the students should have the habit of writing the question as an elaborate answer. Okay, so and that idea we have just to set the question as a descriptive paper, how they are able to answer and post the answers into the classroom. Okay, so now coming to the response sheet here, this is the response sheet where I can see the responses of all the students. This is the Google Sheet that carries all the responses. So click on the responses, there I can see all the responses from my students who have done the class. Okay, so there are 5 students who have enrolled in the class. They have appeared for the examination, and out of the 5 students I have graded for 2 students, Pavitra and J and M Pavitra, because actually I have partially done in order to demonstrate how to show the grading method. Okay, so now these are all the student register number which I have got from the response sheet, and this is the class they have entered. And so 5 MCQs you can see over here. There are 5 MCQs, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So for these questions 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, as we have set the question as a quiz form naturally, and also we are able to set the answer keys also and the points also, these 5 questions will bring the marks as it has done for here. You can see here. Okay, so this is the response for the only the 5 questions, 5 short questions, MCQs. Okay, so these 2 girls I have added the response from their big question also. After seeing the PDF, I have added the marks manually over this. So this is the way, this is one way we can grade the marks for the students having both the MCQs as well as the big question. Okay, let me show the process over here. Okay, now I'll take the response for like the 3rd girl. Okay, and then going from this, just to trace properly, just I can go by this arrows. Okay, and then just this is the response of this 3rd student, and which are on the first question. So I have to open the question, which is the PDF she has submitted. I have to open the question here, and then I have to see the question, and as we judge by their presentation, as we do in our regular correction, I have to go through the answer sheets of the students and how they have responded, and then go to the, so this is the test they have done. Okay, and then I can just see the answer for the students, and then I can just read the questions from their thing, and then I can just seeing these answers. Okay, she has done pretty well, and the answer is fine, and also she has come till the end of the question. So second question also she has started, and then this is about this. So she has just, when you are just making the PDF, the second question is a continuation. So she has just a portion of the second question has been added over here. This is the first question, complete question is there. So I have to go to the reading this question. She has done well. I have to go to the grade sheet, and I have to add the marks for her. Okay, so use this left arrow and right arrow keys to go to the correct student, and then I am just answering, just I am giving some adding a few marks, which is changing the marks to, I have planned to give 7 marks for the question, so I can give some 12 marks, okay. And then again what I can do is go to the second question, then I have to, so this is the way only I can grade the question. So just click on this second answer, and then again a PDF is there, and then we can just go through the questions and we can read out the answer, okay. So this is the she had just given the answer this way, so this is the answer she has given, so I have to go through the answers, and then so that's also she didn't do it properly, so just I can give some only 2 marks for this question. So I have to go to the grade sheet and add. So always use the left and the right arrow keys so that you will not confuse the students. We will always point to the correct student. So just I am adding only 2 marks for this response, so that where actually it is 14 marks, and then enter. So this way then I will go to the next student. So when you have 50 students in the class, I have to go through all the 50 students MCQs. MCQs have been done by the Google form itself. I have to go to the, so always use this right and right, select the particular student line, and then use always the left and the right arrow keys to go to the correct student responses. Now again open the student response and then see the PDF of the student, and then read the student thing, and then you have to judge the answer. This is the way I have to do, okay. So it is opening, so I can just see the response of the student. So this is the way she has submitted, okay. So I have to go through the answer, and then so this answer little look like not proper, but it is little bit okay. So I can give some 6 marks to her. Then again go to the grade sheet and then go back through her same line, and then I have to add, I have going to add 6 marks, so 6 plus 5 is 11 marks. Then again go to the same student to second question, okay. So the second question, this is the second question. I have to first click on this and then get the marks done over here, okay. And again read the question, and then you have to judge the answer as we do, okay. So she has done, again partially she has done, she is not done fully, so I can give only 3 marks for the student. So go to the response sheet and then go back by the arrow keys, okay. That is the better option. Always go by the arrow keys in order not to confuse the students, okay. So I am just giving her only 3 marks for this question, which is 11 plus 3 is 14 marks. So this is the way only I can, so I have graded all the students. And one special case is this girl Divya, she was not able to submit the submit the answer to the classroom, so she has posted in the classroom in the stream itself. So there are some cases where the students are not able to answer. In that case we have to go to that particular area where she has uploaded the answer, and we have to change the grade. So I have graded this question now, all the questions. Now it is up to update the marks. So that's all here. So after making the score, I have to go to the Google Classroom. So the class marks are 18, 16, 14 and 14. So I have to go to the Google Classroom and go to the MCA Classroom, and then I have to grade the student, go to the student's grade, and then I have to change the grade of the student. So this is the student grade. So here already I have done it previously. So here this is the 16 I have given her, and then she has got 18. Then I have to go to the Google sheet and then find out what is the mark of the remaining students, okay. So I can see from here. So for Gayatri it is 14 and Pooja it is again 14. So I have to go to the MCA class, and then for Gayatri I am just posting as 14, and then for Pooja also I am giving as 14 marks, okay. Now here this for Divya the case is different, so I just giving the MCQs marks, then I have to see the PDF and then I have to correct the paper for her. So now you can see here, now once you enter all the values, you can see the things looks like draft, okay. So draft, that means it is in the draft is not being, so what I have to do is go to this 3 dots, okay, and then go to this 3 dots and then just you have to return all, okay. So okay, after this girl student PDF didn't reach me properly, so I have to find out through the other means how she has submitted, okay. So I have to so she has not submitted here, there is some problem, okay. So this is how to get the student grade, okay. So now the student's grade, the grade sheet has been given. I have to close the answers, okay. So go to the class, and this is the, so now this is the grade have been given by me. So now I have to click on this return all. If I click return all, these marks will be returned to the student's mail ID. So just here it will ask either yes, you should return the assignment, so we have to return the answers to the students. So these marks will be given to the students, and just give return. So that's all the way how to grade the students mark sheet in the case of the MCQs as well as the PDF. Hope this will be helpful for us to evaluate our answer sheet for our students, and thanks for watching.